What's up, guys? It says starting, but I'm assuming you can already hear me. Hopefully, I got a new mic, so I don't know if it's picking me up right now. I'm gonna be working on it. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If not, I'm gonna switch over to my head top or whatever it's called. But right now, I can't hear the game, so that could be an issue. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to this. So it looks like Ryan Gosling is going to be quite aggressive. He could have had some hands. But he's probably more likely to have a hand this time than last time on the button. We are super, super deep, so going to set mine. We can definitely float one with all these backdoors. And we tend to get a slowdown here. I don't know. He's pretty aggressive, so he might keep going. He did slow down. We don't get the best river because now it's ace kings, king queens, king jacks, etc. I could donk and set the price here. Yep, he had ace king. So bad river for us. This was super, super, super last minute. So I'm not expecting anyone to show up. If you guys do, thank you. But I had a good feeling and I saw a turtle today. It's supposed to be a really good luck sign. I got to pet him for quite some time. So I got a good feeling. I wanted to try again today too for this massive million, 550 buy-in, milli prize pool. Could go over, I'm not sure. But for now, it's at Millie. Millie, Millie. So this other one, I late reg, but still have close to 23 big blinds. This one is a 110 20K PKO, so it's a progressive bounty. And then in an hour or so, there's going to be another one starting that I already pre-registered for. It's the Haymaker, and I believe it's a mystery bounty. Trying to get a picture to post that I'm streaming. Wow, wait, I missed the massive pot. That player just hero called a massive bet with a pair of threes. Oh, this is wild, guys. This is a 550 buy-in. You saw what just happened. That was wild. So my first instinct was to 3-bet this, but this limp from under the gun can often be very, very strong. So he could be putting in a limp raise. So I just called. And we all know this player on the button is pretty wild. So I have a backdoor second nut flush draw, backdoor straight draw, and a pair of tens here. This is weird, this call over here. So he could have like some type of 10, but he also could have just limped strong with ace king. So I'm being super deceptive. To me, it feels like a big limp ace king. Just gotta think about this for a minute just to make sure. So he just checked all the flop. Yeah, I feel like he has ace king. I think this is an okay spot to call off with a pair here. This is a weak jam, and he's got a bounty here. We're ahead for now. 4-ball hold. Oh, the ace. The player that had us covered. Bummer. So I'm just going to be in the millie for now, and then the other one will start in less than an hour. I feel like I want to play as many pots with this player as possible. So let's try to pill one in position and hopefully not get 3-bet over here. And we flop mid pair. Backdoor Broadway draw, but no backdoor flush draw. And I think I bet this. I can't rep too many big aces because I didn't 3-bet the button. And this could be a check raise, but he's just check calling. We turn 2-pair, but it is definitely the worst 2-pair with the diamond out. So hopefully he can river a jack or a 10. 10 of clubs, jack of spade. 10 of clubs, jack of spade. 10 always comes when I need it. Ugh, worst river. Very bad run out for us. Do we get lucky? Oh, yes! Too bad it was that bad of a run out because they both had the ace. So if it's just a normal 10, a non-diamond 10, and then obviously not the fourth diamond, we get some more value, which is good. I'm gonna take a semi bluff here. This player kind of snapped the 3-bet right here, so this could crush our range here. This could have ace jack, ace queen, ace tens. So we're gonna proceed cautiously. I like this flop though, and we'll take it down. Hey Mark, I'm glad you found the chat. That is good. Sounds like a good plan. I hope you crush it. I wasn't really planning on streaming today. This is like super last minute. I just decided that I had a good feeling. So I wanted to have highlight. Just in case. If I made a run in a milli, I want to definitely have some highlights. So I opened 3s under the gun and got 3-bet and 4-bet. This was all early action, so the three better has like some ace queens, ace kings. The four better has bottom of the range, ace king suited. And then usually like jacks plus. So those are two pretty top of the range hands right there. We're never getting a rock with El Ponderosa on the button. Oh, what? Maybe. Can we get a walk with A3? That would be a big win. Big walk. Now walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. That's a big win right there. 8-3 offsuit, and we get walk 2. Let's go. So it looks like Ship and Fish is going to open for 2.2. King 8 offsuit on the button is not very good. King 8 suited, we could have pilled and played in position. It's a little nitty to fold King 8 suited, but King 8 off, we can just get rid of it. And then King 8 suited, we could also mix in some 3-bets. But it's better to 3-bet the later positions, hijack cutoff, not the lower positions with King 8. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining, I am streaming the massive million on Club PC Poker. And he had King 7. And then I have another one starting. It's a 135 30K prize pool. And that'll be in about 35, 40 minutes when it starts. So for now, I just got one going. I busted the PKO on a flip for a 3-way. Jack 9 off, ace 10 off, and I called off with 4s. There's a bounty involved, and we fade it until, I believe, the river. We got a very, very aggressive table. Oh, good to hear it's clear. Yeah, I think I made it a little bit larger today. Not much, but a little bit. So I got to pet a turtle today, and I'm wearing a Live Lucky clover hat. So this feels like the day to bag heat in the millie. So what we want to do is, as soon as possible, is find out what BTR's limp range is. He's limped twice now, that I can recall. And we kind of just want to get a range on him. It seems like he's probably limping kind of weak because he didn't limp re-raise on that one, but he could just be like a super trapper and have like a big ace here, like ace queen or ace jack. But I do want to know what he's limping with. Poderosa is raising him, so he could have turned a straight and flush draw with like jack 8, and he's counting it, so he might have jack 8 or. Oh wow, okay. So BTR limped with 10 deuce suited. And called pot size bet on that river. Gonna have to get some notes on this guy. Wow, guys, this is amazing. I love it. Love the action. And let's put some notes here. Like I said earlier, I want to play as many pots as I can with him. So if we can do it with decent hands, we will. We completely bricked this flop. We started with 30,000 in chips. So perforated opens min, and he's going to bet a third of the pot here. He gets called, and BTR just snap leads, which definitely could be a jack or a flush draw. And he's trying to rep the jack. It definitely could be either or, because a jack plays okay betting this board and not betting this board. And he's just going to way over bet pot here. So he does have the jack, I'm assuming. These players are pretty wild. He's being very greedy there because Probe cannot call without the jack. So I would have liked a smaller bet there. You can still go a little bit big, maybe 3/4 or maybe even pot, but it's just like with that line, He just typically has the jack, so when he overbets and gets greedy like that, he's kind of letting pro off the hook. This is a real light open, but we're super deep, and I got this crazy guy behind me. So I do want to play a lot of pots in position with these two guys. He's just going to lead, which is wild. He is a wild animal. If I had like a backdoor, say like 10-7 with a 10 of diamond, or like queen 10 with the queen of diamonds, some of those hands, I can raise his donk lead because his donk lead's not usually an ace, right? So like he's typically donk leading a small pair or a flush draw. Like I can use a lot of light raises there. If I have like some ace queens or ace kings, some overs to the board, anything with some decent type of equity in the long run, I can go ahead and just raise them up there. With the ace high, that being our range, it takes down a lot of folds. Oh wait, the ace was on the board, sorry. Nick, everything I just said. But if the ace was not on the board and he leads like that, normally donk bets are super, super light. They're usually draws or small pairs. So we want to be raising a lot of donk bets. Take away the drive. So it looks like Pro is gonna open 4 big blinds after a limp and get 3 bets to a little over 12 big blinds. He's gonna defend. Chip it big is going to continue and get shoved on. So wow, that is crazy. 4-5 had a gutter ball draw and a pair and just got it in versus his kings. I wish I had kings there. Good game, Pro. Frayed it. Pretty wild, guys. This is GG Poker, Club GG Poker. You know you want to get in this club. This is a 550 buy-in. You see the play. Super, super soft. If you avoid bad luck, you're going to be making some money all day, without a doubt. So let's get you in here if you're not already in here. This is the massive Millie 550 buy. So 9-10 suited on 96 blinds versus this player in the big blind is an easy open for me. Hopefully we don't get resistance and we can play in position against this wild player who picked up some chips somewhere. I missed it. So we pick up a gutter ball and then we have board favor with the queen out. He's pretty wild. I could have taken a check back, but need to keep my story up. And so now I'm going to bet larger and continue the story that we have aces, kings, ace, king, king, queen. And we rivered the gutter ball. This guy does not like to fold, so I'm going to go with pot. And that's what he uses when he bluffs, so he'll probably think it's bluffy. He snapped, and ooh, he had 2 pair, my goodness. How did he not get it in there? But I would think that he would get it in. It's hard to put me on his straights there. Not sure how we didn't get his whole stack. And I should have taken my time because my thought was to overbet the pot because of him, but I heard the deet 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 and got a little worried and just went with it. But yeah, I could have went with an overbet there also because he is obviously very sticky and will make a lot of calls. The overbet would have been perfect because he did actually have two pair. So with that pot, it puts me 36 or 35th in chipped. 36 of 128. That was a beautiful river. And he's probably going to come for vengeance. Nope. We get another walk. This is the second walk. I would have rather have played a hand versus this guy, but we'll take a walk. So it looks like BTR is getting some munchies or smoking a joint, but he just realized he was in the big blind and he is back. If this was suited, we could take it as a 3-bet and take over action, but non-suited, when we get called, it's just a disaster. We just fold ace-3 off there. Now, if we have a player who's literally just opening everything under the sun and has established like that they're just gonna open so wide and they're showing down like these crazy hands, preferably we want them more in these later spots, but we could go for the ace-3 3-bet, especially if they're the type that's opening too wide and then not defending enough. But yeah, for now, I'm not sure. He seems pretty consistent. I mean, he has a 38%. That's not too high. So yeah, what's mine? Mine's 30. Of course, that's 11.11. So we had another big pot. It looks like BTR is gonna take all the spots when there's these wet boards. So, oh no, they took him. We definitely want players like that at the table. They make the game so much fun. Looks like we got a couple of new players in here. S Honey and Captain Insano. And S Honey's played 11 hands with a 0% repip, and yeah. else is here, guys? Say what's up. So if you guys weren't here last time, this is a multi-flight day, 2-day tournament. Today is day 1, and 10% will advance in the money either Sunday or Monday. I think Ship It Fish just either turned a straight or not a straight. Okay, never mind. Thought he was trapping. So it looks like as Honey's finally gonna get their feet wet and Min click this up. When you have a super tight player, I know it's only been 11 hands, so we'll still keep an eye on them, but when you have a super tight player, they're usually going to open at the top of their range, so then we can lower our 3-bet light frequency, so you don't really want to 3-bet them light, even though they might make some folds like ace queens, ace jacks, ace tens, but if they're like mega tight, don't use your light 3-bet balance there. So Ship a Fish opened. He likes to open in that spot. Ponderosa knows it and is going to 3-bet in position here, probably with nothing. So if we had anything decent here, we could 4-bet. But he is pretty wet, so he could pill a lot of our 4-bets. And then we got to play out of position. Every time I see chicken sell it, I think of that song, Chicken Banana. Chicken Banana. Chicken Banana. 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 Chicken Banana. You guys know what song I'm talking about? So this is a very bad hand. But as Honey is very, very tight, and I haven't seen Captain and Sino play very much at all. So we're going to go ahead and open this range to wide open as he 3-bets me. Okay, Honey, good point. And then if he starts proving you wrong, he's not that tight, we can adjust. But yeah, so far, pretty tight. Buddy, we got our first big slick of the day. Oh no, they took our friend. Why'd they take him? They took him and put someone else in his spot. Oh. He's not my friend. I just liked playing with him. So this board I can take an easy check back on because what happens is he has a lot of two pairs, he has a lot of straights, he has a lot of flush draws that he's just going to check raises. So I want to go for my gutter ball and my backdoor flush draw. We brick and he bets fairly small. And we can pill here because he definitely could just have the jack, which sucks with this river. But he could have also had a straight draw with a 10. I gotta think about this, guys. He could lead a lot of draws, right? So he has heart draws, he has a solo 10, but he could also lead a jack or a 9. And honestly, I feel like he has the jack. This is a pretty tight fold, but I'm gonna give him credit for the jack there. So unfortunately, Move's table is completely. It looks like I'm third, fourth in chips, but close to third and fourth. And then it looks like we have one small stack. Rooney Bunny. If you guys can hear me, I currently get a drink. My gosh. I'm running. No, don't fold me. I hear the beep, beep, beep. Oh, okay. Whew. I ran all the way up here for that, and I would have missed it. So if it was aces, it literally timed me out right when I got here. But it's not, thankfully. This is good. So, guys, I wanted to give a shout out to my mindset coach, Bridget. She is totally amazing, guys. If you need a mindset coach and you want to get right before the series, you need to contact her. She's amazing. I'm getting ready to do my free WSOP sessions with her. And every time I look up online, she literally has somebody, one of her students, winning something or she's winning something. She was an Olympic athlete and coach, and she's absolutely amazing. Her energy is so delightful and pure and amazing and everything amazing. She's the best mindset coach that you could get. And you guys can just message me on my Facebook or my Instagram is Starr Valdez 77. So her bluff opens for 2.3. Simple's gonna call in position. So her bluff checks and then time bank calls. This is usually, I mean, to me it feels like a big tell. Like he has a big hand like King Queen or Ace Queen. Simple G slows down. So now if her bluff pounds it, it's like usually the queen was gonna check. So it could have been a float with Ace King. Yeah, Ace King. And wow, it's an 8. Just turned an 8. What's up, Maddie? Hello. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be balling it up in Vegas? I know you're in Vegas. I saw your posts. How's it going out there? I cannot wait to get there. Literally cannot wait. I just messed up a setting on my headset. Darn it. Is it okay? I'm gonna have to check it. And he's absolutely, her energy is so delightful and pure. Hey, we're on break. I'll be right back, guys. Maddie's got 66K at 3K big blinds in the mystery bounty. Ooh, let's go. Come on. I'm going to manifest that $1 million mystery bounty for you, Maddie. That'd be so sick. What is this? Vegas crew event? What in the world? Why am I in this? I am so confused, guys. I did not register for this. And why do I only have... What in the world? Oops. Okay, so the Saturday SmackDown started. This is the closeout that I busted. I'm already getting 4-bet over here. And where's the massive million? There it is. All right, guys, I have no idea. So this was a less than min click. I could have definitely pilled, but also his very small 4-bets are very netted. So when we hit the king or the jack, we're in tough spots. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm in this thing. Is it just meant to be? I'm just like supposed to play it? What was the buy-in? Dang, this is for a main event seat? What in the world? I feel like I started with not enough blinds. Bear with me, guys. This is weird. Everybody start with that? Oh, what is going on? All right. We're getting it in. That's a big shove. He has jacks or ace jack, maybe? Ace king? Oh my gosh. There we hold! Let's go! Yes! That's in the millie, guys. That's in the millie. We hold in the millie. Hold in the millie. Let's go, queens. Let's go, queens. Let's go, queens. Did you see that, Maddie? That was huge, guys. That was a massive flip. So I said massive flip the other day. Let me look at the live view of this. I must have accidentally registered for this Vegas crew event. I have no idea what it is or how I'm in it, but two 2000 WSOP main events 15 times final stage tickets. 2 times. Is it like a free roll offered by the site? I have no clue. I like this. I like the background though. This is super cool background. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in as a shove with these guys sitting out right here. And I'm assuming with these guys all sitting out, it is some type of free roll or something. I think I know someone that would know what's going on. Okay, so we could 3-bet ace jack on the button, but 2 and under the gun raise, we really don't need to. We can just play in position. If I was suited, I could be more likely to do it. I could take a bet here with the backdoor straight and flush draw. And I have some tens in my range, but I'm gonna go ahead and just check it because I kind of felt some type of weird check raise going on. And it looks like I doubled up over here. Should I just ship this again? Yeah, because I don't really want to play this one. It's kind of distracting. Well, maybe for, is it a main event seat? How'd this guy get 150 big blinds? Trying to figure out what's going on. So strange. Oh, we got queens again. So we ran into an ace here. And possibly even there. Or we could even have ran into a set. I gotta slow down. Even the king's not good for a range either. Or it's good for a range, it's not good for my hand. Unfortunately, gotta fold the beautiful queens on an 18 board. So what's confusing me the most about this event is like, it doesn't seem like everyone started with the same stack. And it still says level 1. I'm thoroughly confused. Because they're playing super uber aggressive over here. So I gotta find out what's up with this So I'm gonna get this in over here. I'm trying to get confirmation on it, but hopefully the heart slows him down. If he doesn't have a heart redraw, sometimes he'll slow down here. But I kind of feel like he has an overpair with the sizing that he bet on the flop. We had the back door with the pair, so I called. Yeah, he's gonna keep going. So this player is insanely aggressive right here. A good board for us to continue. However, it is into all these players, but we have backdoor equity, which is exactly what we hit. I'm okay keeping going here because if we do get raised, we can call. We get the diamond, but it pairs the board, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But I'm gonna go for half pot. If we get check raised, we're in trouble, but he just had the 9. Full double, yes, let's go! You, Maddie? Or me? If you're talking about you, we both got full double. So it looks like I busted that crew event. I shoved that ace jack suited. We didn't get to see it, but I'm assuming the chip leader called and I'm not sure how he had all those chips because the tournament had just started. I'm thinking it was some type of promo tournament, like for however many hours or something you get that stack. I have no clue. I'm still trying to figure it out. It was very strange that it just popped up. So it looks like weapons opens and checks the 10 high flop. We have a high chance of getting 3-bet here, so I kind of want to exercise my limp here. This guy's high frequency, and for me to open it, and these guys are very aggressive, so I'm kind of just trying to get a lip call with such a good hand here. I don't want to get blown off of it. And yeah, so now there comes the 3-bet. I just gotta fold. I really want to play that hand though. So in the millie, I am 50th in chips out of 136. There's 29 left, 29 minutes left of late reg. We're gonna play to 10%, which right now is 18, but it will probably be more. And then, or level 30. So 18 players or level 30. However, in the SmackDown, I am 47th out of 74. Not the best start, but not a bad start. The queen hand was a big hand, but hey Raquel, it's good to have you here. Thank you. Are you playing any tonight? Have you started on the club? This is amazing. I don't know if you saw earlier, but you'll see how soft it is. MJ Spencer, is that MJ? MJ! So this connects with his button range a lot, and then it's okay to add a little deception here. So I have the worst straight, but he don't have a lot of big aces, so he could have some small aces with the flush draw. He had ace jack, oh my gosh. And he checked back. That is pretty fortunate for us because I was calling the river. I got lucky there. I was check calling. I mean, unless he just like bombs it over pot, etc. I was definitely calling, but he saved us some money. Wow, what did we miss? So three better has 9-7 of hearts. Uncle Jack defended three bet with pocket threes. It looks like he flopped a set and Vegas Nemesis flopped a flush. Wild hand. We get super lucky here with 7-3 of hearts. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to open light at this table. There's way too many aggressive players at this table. So then I have to adjust and I can't, even though I'm on 120 big blinds. I'm gonna have to tighten up my opening range, and not insanely, but I do need to adjust because then I'm just putting a lot of dead money out there. If you guys are just joining, I am currently streaming a $550 buy-in, massive million, so million the prize pool for now. It could go over. And I am also streaming a 135 buy-in, 30K PKO. And that's what we're watching right now, this one with the border. So backdoor straight and flush draw with the pair. We got a call. And we turn two pairs, so this is gonna be a check raise. The check back. This is a great card for us because they have a lot of aces and big aces. So I'm gonna go 3/4. What in the world? Is this pocket aces? I feel like it's ace king, and they never put me on two pair, but I'm just gonna take a flat in case it's pocket aces, but it's probably ace king. Or king 10. I did not see that one coming. I thought at least it'd be ace king. Well, MJ's going to get some notes. That was pretty wild, guys. We picked up a lot there, though. That puts me 9th in chips here. Yeah, Raquel, you'll get back into it. The more hands you see, the better. Studying definitely good. MJ. So MJ opens. King 10 off. I mean, I kind of like where their head's at because I don't have a lot of big aces and they do. That was like a pretty wet board for my big blind range. And I led very heavy with 3/4 pot. So type of lead's not usually going to fold to a raise, and they made a big raise. So I'm not saying it's a bad play. It's just bad timing. But I got a lot of 2 pairs on that board in the big blind though. So we got late reg. This is a lot of our opening range, so we continue, and then obviously we want to have some type of equity, which we did. We had the gutter and we just nail it. And he probably had a flush draw, but he could also have a weaker ace or a queen. So I'm going to try to go for value here. He could have had a flush draw with, no, he probably would have raised if he had like ace, 5 of spades, etc. I think he had a flush draw. I could have checked there to try to get value from his bluffs, but I decided to bet. I wanted to peel twos, but this is a perfect squeeze shove stack right here, the 16.7. I decided not to. And then obviously twos don't play very well after the flop unless you crush it. And we've basically been dead in the millie since we got those pocket queens and flipped with ace king and won the flip. So Vegas is going to have a very wide opening range. He is very active. We want to put that in his notes. This is a good squeeze spot right here, with the late action opening and button just flatting. It looks like MJ somehow got moved to the right of me, which is weird. But we definitely want to play pots with MJ. Likely to call here. And we flop 2 pair, and it looks like we don't have much. I'm not gonna get fancy with MJ though, because MJ wants to make moves. Definitely can make move on this board because my hand could be a lot of ace kings, ace queens continuing. Decided to fold. Hey guys, can someone let me know if the audio is okay? I kind of messed the settings up. I want to make sure I'm not echoing or it sounds weird. So I like to float on some of these boards, especially to a smallish bet, but I like to float boards that have like not the king there. So if it was like 9-2-3 one club or 9-2-7 one club, etc., because we have the backdoor flush and straight draw, then it would be better because we could take over a lot of turns. But with the king out, this hits his range really hard. So um, we can't make a lot of moves, and then we do have to go backdoor basically. And then also he could have ace king from opening under the gun, and then if we turn our ace, we are in trouble. So I don't like to float there. There are certain times I will float there with the ace of clubs, but this is just not one of them. And now we got ace queen suited, and I hope to get a full dub here. I'm gonna go 3 big blinds. We flop the queen. A couple of different straight draws out there. Unfortunately, he didn't have anything. I could have flatted fives here. If I was on the button, I definitely flat, but or didn't fill it, and I'd prefer to have a deeper stack if I'm starting to fill all my pockets here. Just, and those line levels go by so fast, and I want to retain some chip utility. If we have a bigger stack there, then I definitely like to set mine a lot. Could even take a 3-bet, but so it looks like I've fallen to 13th in chips out of 115 over in the SmackDown PKO. There's still quite some time to reg, hour and 23 minutes. And then I am about midfield, 62 of 121 in the millie with 26 big blinds and 43K. Where's huge pocket pair? We've had queens actually. But there's our friend Robbie. Valdez of heart something. I'm gonna go up to 8 big blinds. Actually, I went a little too high, but I heard the little beep, beep, beep. It looks super squeezy when I go 10 big blinds also. So the ace comes up. We have the backdoor diamond draw just in case he snap folds. So that'll jump us to 10th and chip. And the blinds are about to go up over here. And late reg is about to expire. I'm gonna take a light call here. I just have a good feeling. Curve off. 8 of diamonds on the turn. 8 of diamonds on the turn. This is a card I could rep though. But he probably has some type of draw that he's not gonna fold. And I'll probably get a free card here. Nope, no free card. Okay. Don't play 9-10 like that at home. That was not a good hand. Suited we call, unsuited we fold. This deep, I'm gonna play Queen Jack on the button. Getting almost 5-1, which means you don't need too much equity. I believe 25%, but somebody's got my queen and somebody's got my jack crushed, I'm sure, with that much action. And then we would be facing a serious hardship on the flop. There's Mama's cards, Queen 8. I wish I had Queen 8. You have to hiccup. So, Full Triggers is gonna basically min click here, which is usually very strong. But min clicks like that open the doors to light pills. That's why they're normally really strong, right? Because they're not afraid to play versus any two randoms. So this player opens quite a bit. Are two off? No dinks. No, thank you. Guys, not only is this a very soft field, but the cash outs are super, super fast. I just got a big one and it only took 4 hours. Four hours, that's it. It's not bad. What are you studying on, Raquel? This sizing is usually a tell of a big hand, especially blind versus blind, but we just play it passively. Well, I flopped the flush draw and I'm gonna go ahead and disguise it. And then I might raise this turn to rep some straights and some flushes. Semi bluff, and we got equity if we get called. Hopefully he doesn't raise. Oh. He said, thumbs up. Scoop. Okay, so it looks like we are at the end of Reg. There's 105 players left of 233 that started. I'm 75th in chips, so not great, but not terrible. The blinds are going to go up, so this is going to drop to 14, I believe. What do we go into? Is it 15-3? We will find out soon. I'm gonna try the time bank trick, and it timed me out. 14 big blinds and pocket sevens. It's good enough to call off this stack. I don't want to get check raised here. I could just put him in, but I'm going to take a check. I don't like it. I didn't like it from the start. I kind of felt like we were going to get checkers. Like he's not folding much when he puts that out and he has such a small stack behind. And when he bets that small, it looks even more nutted. He could have just had like 2 pair or a decent queen. I checked back flop, so he knows that I have a queen. And I could have just open rip sevens on 14 big blinds, but I'd rather just keep playing my stack with min opens just in case. Like if you rip 14 big blinds with sevens under the gun, you can just run into it that more often with 6 players behind. So that way, if there's a lot of action, I can just get rid of them. And then if the small stack decides to shove over the top, I can just fold, or I mean, I can just call off with the big blind. I mean, I wish that's what would have happened, but hey, Mary Jo. Oh man, I wish you would have let me know. I would have got them. Let me see what I can do really quick. There was an MJ playing. I didn't think it was you though. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good enough to a button open. So we're gonna pick up some chips there. Now, if we get one double, we are at a cruising stack. Ooh, I wanted to shove the button there. Not good enough to call off. I think maybe like ace 10 suited, 8 plus there. I'm not sure. So I am going to 3-bet here. Ooh, with this guy right there, I don't know. Actually, I should have, because if he does shove, this guy can ISO, and I really don't know where he's at. I should have 3-bet this here, but I kind of want to let him in, and it looks like we're just gonna smash it. I have the ace of spades as a redraw. Just gonna milk it, make it look like a draw. Can I get him to fire? He'll bet. Oh, he didn't bet! Dang it! I missed some value there. I thought for sure he'd bet. My hand looks super drawy. But good check back, Wesley. Darn it. Okay. So really quick before I run off, I am 20th in chips here now out of 147, 1 hour left of late reg, and 68th of 88th in the milli with 13.4 big blinds. What's up, guys? If you are just joining, we're just coming back on break from I'm playing two tournaments. One's the massive million prize pool. The other one's a 30,000 prize pool. The million, I have 13.2 big blinds and I am 66th of 87th. It looks like 23 players are going to go into day 2, so we still got some time. And then in the 30K, I've got 63 big blinds and I'm 19th in chips, but this one still has an hour left of reg and this one's a PKO. And I got a bunch of players trying to get in right now, so I'm going to be on my phone for a minute. This is an easy open right here, especially with this stack right here. Hopefully he comes in and we get a bounty. Two card Thomas is not giving it up easily. And we got a massive stack to our left now. And I'm going to try to open call off somehow versus this guy. Hopefully that's how it works out. But these guys might get involved too, so it may not work out. He folds. Now we just got a bad range. Get lucky. Oh, that's a good flop for. I got no backdoor, but I got range favor. And we get raised. What could he possibly have here? The deuces? He's got all the chips. That's what it is. It is hard to make moves against the chip leader. That's why you don't want to play a ton of pots with them. And your making move frequency should actually go down. This thing's leaking on me. Alright, I would really love a dub in this Millie. Two card dumb Thomas apparently doubled. Why is he betting so small? I think he has like a king 9 or some just high card. Ugh. He backdoor flush. What does he have? Why did he bet so small on the turn? I think he just backdoor flushed me. Honestly, I could have just went for his bounty and 3-bet shoved him right there. And played 4s all in pre. So it looks like we're gonna lose a player here. And blinds are gonna go up. I'm gonna have 10 big blinds, 78 players left. Gotta get this run up. This is my 3rd bullet in this one. I have no bags. No bags. I'd really love a bag, especially because I had a turtle today and I'm supposed to be lucky. Turtles are my good luck charms. Yeah, I kind of like a 3-bet shove into that open of Wesley's. What do you guys think? With the 4s? It's on a delay though. All right, guys, we're getting in Jacks here. Let's go. Let's go, Jacks. Let's go, Jacks. Come on. Let's go, Jacks. Let's go, Jacks. Let's go, Jacks. Jack. My gosh, we don't know yet. Jack! Oh no, we lost the flip. Bummer. I'm sad. Very sad. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to win this one then. And I'll check if there's another flight. If day 2 is not on Sunday, which is tomorrow, and it's on Monday, then I got a shot to play again. But if not, then I'm not gonna play again. So I was just gonna try to swing into the Monster live at the lodge also. I don't know if their day 2 is on Monday. If it is, I could try to slide in there tomorrow. All right, so we got 2 short stacks for bounties at the table. 2-card Thomas is short again, and Wesley is pretty short. Chateau is gotta be the chip leader, I'm assuming. Yep. 176 big blinds. That's how I roll. I always get the chip leader 2 to my left. They follow me. They follow me everywhere. Even when I'm like second in chips, the chip leader will show up to my left. I'm not joking. Maybe because I say it out loud when it happens, so I give it like momentum and energy. So the short stack got the short stack, which is not the best case scenario for us. But he's still fairly short at 15 big blinds. We have him covered. No, nothing to fight with here. We just gotta give it up. So the chip leader gets Ritter. Knocks out pocket kings with 8-9 offsuit. Yeah, snap shoved on with an open ended. And he snap calls with pocket nines on a queen high and holds. Wow, he faded like 15 outs. It's a pretty good fade. Very strong. So it looks like we have a little fishy that just came to the table. It's always a positive thing. He check min clicks this board. I think he probably just has a 6. Yep, he has a 6. But turn to jack. Ace 9 off calls. We'll put him a little color code. Granted, it's not a bad call. We just put him on the lighter calling side. Perfect flop for us. And with 3 players in, 2 spades, and straight draws out, I'm gonna go on the higher side here. And I don't think he's folding whatever draw he has, so let's get it in here. He didn't have a draw, he just had a 6, but I didn't think he was folding. So. Alright guys, so now that bumps me to 14th in chips. I have fallen quite a bit. Alright, Maddie, let's go! 223K at 4K big blinds. That's what's up. Come on, baby. Just win it. Just win it. I busted the millie. Pocket jacks versus ace king. King in the window. But I got a good stack in the 30K showdown. That is actually gone over now. With 41 minutes still left of reg, it's at 32,000. So let's see if we can't get to over 40K. That would be great. And I need to start getting some bounties. What level are you guys on, Maddie? How many players? We got the backdoor straight and flush draws, so I'm gonna barrel this queen high. We don't turn it, and I officially have just the over equity to the king. So I could have barreled, but he doesn't fold no flush draws or any queens. Or probably even like 8s or 9s. But it'd be hard to call 8s or 9s, but he time bank checked. My king high could be good here. Could just have a diamond draw with like jack 10 of diamonds or... Oh, he has ace 10. He didn't 3-bet pre's weird. He played the hand weird. Can't really put him on ace king. Thank you, Jace. Welcome back. It's good to see you. That was a good hole. Tens. I absolutely love this hand. So I'm not a big fan of ripping 21 big blinds with A9 suited, but it's an option. I'd prefer to limp call, but a lot of his shoves are going to be his whole stack, a lot of his raises. He checked, and now we're going to start some value time and get raised. How about a 7 or a 6 of diamonds? I still think we're good. But if we're not, we have some equity here. Should just let him barrel, but let's get it in. Oh, he had 2 pair. That's so gross. Nine five. I had to turn us the gutter ball. Yeah, I guess I could have flat it. It's hard to fold our hand though. But it's hard not to get it in there. Ouch. That was a big one. Oh well, we'll get it back. That's one of the reasons why I don't like limping. Even blind versus blind. About 2,400 left of 8,100. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Big bag, day 2. Big bag, day 2. Look, Sean has 111, and his name's 111. I'm trying to think of how I could have played that hand differently. I guess I could just pill on the turn. Check fold river. That would have been the best play. For some reason, I thought, like, I literally felt like he had, like, an inferior 9, but some of the inferior 9s are 2 pairs, so that's what we ran into. Fortunately, yeah, the chip utility just takes that loss, and I still have close to 20 big blinds. That's not bad. I have to work harder now. I really wanted a hand with this stack right here, but can't do anything there. Yeah, I think the play is a call. I should have called. Yeah, he didn't have, he had what, 12 big blinds back. Yeah, I would have saved 12, which is a pretty good chunk. I really like the checkers there. But the great part about streaming that I really like is that I could go back through all these hands and find out the best correct play. I got a hometown friend watching. Coltrane, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. I got the little cold number on. That's not fun. I want the heat. Send me the heat. Yeah, I think with the gutter ball and top pair, I think I like a check call, and then if I was to be open in it there, then I like the check jam. But he did raise off of the flop. So, I mean, we could even just check call the turn with an open ender. Blinds are going to go up. Now I'm down to 13 big blinds. 112 players of 279 left, but we still have 30 minutes of reg. 35K prize pool now. What's up, Zone Excellence? Thank you for dropping by. I unfortunately just gave up a good portion of my stack, and I did bust the millie again. So it is a tough ride over here, to say the least. I feel like I am riding a bull bareback. Oh. So I gotta try to run this up now. This looks tight, but off his stack and early action, and then also the 3 big blind, he's telling us that he's not gonna fold, so. He probably has ace king. Nope. 10-5. Oh my gosh, and he just nails the straight. What in the world? Do you guys see why I play in this club? You saw that, right? Oh my goodness, if I shove, I don't even know if he calls, does he? What did he open? 10 what? 10-5? Crazy. I did not expect to see that hand. I wonder what $30 he's studying. Next gen GF. That was some next gen shit, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. He's probably just gonna give it all away now. No, he's 2 pair. Oh my goodness gracious. What in the world? He's on fire now. I can't believe I'm running so cold. I touched a turtle today. I'm supposed to be winning. Maddie's gonna win. Maddie's gonna win the mystery bounty. Gonna get the millie. Just not gonna do it. Looks like Hessel probably has the 2 or a flush draw. Next gen, we have no clue what he has. Yep, Hessel has the 2. Next gen has the jack. Okay, I got switch tables. Maybe I'll get better cards. There's a 4 short stacks. If I get a double, this would be a perfect table to be at. It's not that bad now because I have MAD covered. I have P49915294 covered. Alright, let's go double. Oh boy. Ooh, these cards are not pretty. Ouch. Aces just took a beating with a open-ended straight draw, check raise. Interesting. It's a cute little whale. I want that whale on my guy. I need to figure out how to change my little emoji. Guys, if you haven't gotten your Edge Boost account, you gotta get it. Maddie, you need that Edge Boost account because you're gonna have a lot of money when you win the mystery bounty, and you're not gonna want to carry it all around. It is a perfect card, $250,000 limit. You're not gonna get declined anywhere. Any casino takes it. It's perfect. check it out. It's the official card of the WSOP. And if you sign in, use my benefits by using code STARR. STARR, 2 R's. So unfortunately, we can't get a semi-decent hand to look at right now. And I would really like a big pocket pair. So we can triple it. You got small stack in with a decent bounty behind. And gets the boot. I get move tables and go insta in the big blind. I'm so tempted to stop and go this, but ain't none suited. We can stop and go. I'd rather shove 4 big blinds in position here. Actually, less than 4, but Jack 10's going to be good enough to get this in here. He's going to close very light. We hold 10. Let's go. I said he's going to close very light, and he rolls over ace queen. How sick is that? All right. One more double, and we got potential for a run. I think I want to try this new mic out. But I don't know what these settings mean. So I should probably wait. Polo Boy gets one through. We going for it, guys. 8 big blinds, 2 minutes left till the blinds go back up. Any ace is decent. We are going to get some loose calls possibly because of the bounty, but we don't have that big of a bounty, so we get through. Let's get ace now. Not quite. Not quite the ace. Chopin's gonna time out. Oh, this thing gets kind of heavy on my head. That's why. I feel like this headset's not that great either. We got a flip. Pocket deuces with ace four, and it looks like deuces is gonna take it. Now we have ace four. See if we can get a click out. A lot of times this just looks so strong that we can just get folds. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, we still have a decent tough stack and we're about to be in position, so. Chapin's gonna disconnect again. That's the tough part too with the fast blinds is if like they keep disconnecting, that's a lot of time to burn off of such a quick structure. And when you're short, it hurts even more. Come on, Chapin, let's go. Get it together. You bet this. Terrible board. We could be good. He could have like some solo tens, solo clubs. Yeah, the king. Ugh. The king is essentially our card. So that's why I tried to bet it. If he doesn't have it, it's just got a lot of folds unless he has a 10 or a club. So I went for it. We are now very short. And that's the hard part about just clicking is we don't have a lot of chip utility to make stabs. So like I would normally just bet that flop to stab on a big stack. It was also a wet to the big blind, so actually I take it back. I may not, but when we try to rep the king on the turn and we have such low chip utility, if it doesn't work out, we're in this spot. So I took the less high variance play, but it did not pay off because we could just shove ace four. So now I'm gonna have to come back from 4 big blinds. This is gonna be tough. It's doable, but it's going to be tough. We got 86 players left of 322. Gonna pay 45 spots, so we're not too far from the money. About 40 players. Okay, get big hand there. Ace ace. King three suited. We fold, we fold. Wow. No way. That's gross. The worst hand is gonna take that. And he only had him covered, so it was like not even really worth all that. Okay, so 9-10 suited is gonna be our hand, guys. Cannot fold 9-10 off 4 big blinds. We'll just put wild for this guy. So Polo Boy limped with ace queen suited. Triple up. Triple up. 8 of hearts. Heart. Ah! That guy had to be in with 9-10. Come on. What in the world? Give me the heart one time. Too much. How's that guy have 9-10 off? He risked most his, or a good portion of his stack for two $20 bounties. These guys are pretty intense. It was my full double. Nice hand, Polo Boy. Finally, the best hand won. He got 2 bounties. I can't even do nothing with this hand. This is the biggest grind ever. So 6-8 is just gonna flop us straight, and Polo Boy is gonna river a flush. Got a very bad hand here. I have him covered. What's the play, guys? I'd rather try to get a full dub with a hand. Or a triple. Let's see if I can come back from dust. This is literally dust. I'm gonna get a break. Okay. I'll be back. Guys, I am going to be on the smallest crumbs that I've ever been on. Actually, one time I was on a 100K final table and I had two big blinds and I got pocket aces and I doubled and I came back and I took third. It was awesome for like over 13K. That was wild. And I should have taken first. The chip leader had like 49 big blinds. I had like 31, and the big blind, the player that was just about to be in the big blind only had 7.5 big blinds. And the button just shoved his whole stack into me. And I had pocket kings. And I called, of course. And he had jack 7. And I flopped him to like 0.2%. And he went runner to a gutter ball draw and a river straight. But I still came back from 2 big blinds and took third. So that was cool. Okay, we need a big hand. Let's go. Or just like a creative hand. I got 2 more hands to choose from, guys. Send me the lucky charms. Oh, maybe I'll rub this. Maybe this will work. Okay, now we're gonna double up. Make a comeback and win it. Oh, did you see that? Okay, now we gotta. I busted the millie with jacks, so we're good to win with this one. I actually should have shoved the whole stack so people know the bounty's out. But he noticed. Okay, let's go jacks. Let's go jacks. Let's go jacks. Let's go jacks. Oh my gosh, we ran into aces. Jack. 4. That's so gross. Dead, 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 dead. And then run into aces. Okay. Not a good night for me. I absolutely love you guys for stopping in. Thank you all for the love and support in the comment. And I'm going to wait 3 minutes so you guys can see my bust out hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.